applause, and I know it's a small pet peeve from mine, but I want everybody applying all semester long. Now, you don't have to do it now, but at the end of the speeches and before the speeches, let's give some love and not just have 6 of us clapping on the way, all right? All right, Johnny, when you're ready.
For the vast majority of my life, I have never, ever been very comfortable about expressing certain interests of mine or hobbies of mine, mainly like watching anime, reading manga, playing video games, stuff like that, unless it was with my close friends. It was only when I first went to Anime Expo, or AX as it's called, that I truly felt that I met people and strangers that I could talk about these interests with, talk about my hobbies with. Because they were people that were going to this convention for the same reason I was, because they had these interests and things that they wanted to talk about or do. And I would have never gone if it hadn't been for my close friends who sort of just egged me on constantly, just go with them. And that it'd be a fun time, it'd be a fun thing to do. And I'm going to be eternally grateful to them for egging me on in the first place. The first unofficial day, as I shall call it, day 0 of AX, is the day that we went before the convention started to get our passes to go inside. We left out Anaheim at about 2 in the morning, got there at 4. It was 50-degree cold weather, and there were people already outside. There were people already outside the convention hall as well. These people were more dedicated than we, I could see. So, thankfully, we brought blankets and pillows and games to pass the time by. And now as the hours went on, a giant just sort of snake of people just formed behind us in this line to wait to also go into the convention. And at around 7:30, the convention opened up so that we could start to go inside and get our passes. About half an hour later, we actually got our passes, and after that, and going outside, was my first taste of seeing cosplayers, or people that dress up in nice costumes and such as that. Not just like store-bought Halloween costumes. Things that were like, had effort put into them. They either made these clothing or they had specially skilled people actually create them for them. And just from seeing this, I already knew the convention would be an interesting and new experience for me. Afterwards, on the actual first day of the convention, me and my friends got in line, waited for the convention to start letting people in to walk around the grounds and such. And about an hour after they started letting people in, the exhibition hall would open up. The exhibition hall is sort of like a large bazaar of just different things, like clothing, trinkets, prop weapons, just various things that you wouldn't find in other places unless you're looking very specifically or you know what you want. After spending enough money to be very regrettable about that, I walked around the convention center just sort of looking at the people, looking at what they dressed like, what they were talking, or listening to what they were talking about. Because it was some of the stuff that I already knew and I could converse with them about because I knew about it. After that, after walking around, I also went to certain panels and such, ate special food that I'd never eaten before. And I did this for the 2 days, but not all good things last forever. Because on the 3rd day, I had to leave. Not because I really wanted to, or because I thought the convention was bad. No, I was having the time of my life. I just was having fun and enjoying it and being with people that I could call almost companions, even though I didn't know them. But I had to leave because the next day would be the 4th of July, and the 4th of July is a day that I just spend with my family, just being with them, eating food together, watching the fireworks from Disneyland, listening to the illegal fireworks that go off during the day that no one talks about. And because of this, I had a close friend of mine call up his family member. They drove all the way from Anaheim to Los Angeles to pick me up. And I just started on my way back home. And on that way back, I felt a bit saddened that I was leaving the convention. But the only reason I was feeling saddened was because I had really loved it. It had given me a good sense of knowing people that I didn't even know. And I know I will never regret the time I spent there, and will keep looking forward to going to the convention from that point on to this day.